Help support AMTV by becoming a patron, an AMTV staff member, and following us over on Twitter.
Hi there guys, it's Adam Martyn here. And today I'm going to talk to you about something you've probably seen in the news all week. It's the Willy Wonka experience.
Pull a scary face. Oh my God. Scare the great unknown.
Smallest bouncy castle in the world, and I bet we have to pay for that food over there. What a waste of money. Oh look, it's a chocolate river. Ready!
Now, I know loads of clips have been floating around this week of this terrible experience, a sparsely populated warehouse filled with random props, a bunch of actors trying their best to make this work, make this enjoyable, make this magical for the children who came. It was an absolute car crash. And as an actor myself, and after seeing everything sort of come out, I wanted to give my 2 cents on this piece as well, and just sort of talk you through the whole fiasco in case you aren't aware of what's going on, because let me tell you, it's quite the ride.
And they're certainly not showing any signs that they are slowing.
So this Willy Wonka's experience was going to be held in Glasgow over the last weekend. It promised a fun-filled adventure filled with chocolate and everything you'd expect from the Willy Wonka franchise. Before we analyze any more of the video clips, I just want to let's have a look at the website. This is the website for the experience, Willy's Chocolate Experience. Oh, what a name. Indulge in a chocolate fantasy like never before. Capture the enchantment. TM. Exclamation mark. It's just there on its own. Tickets to Willy's Chocolate Experience, TM, are on sale now. Are they really? Well, shall we book some tickets? Not found. Wah wah, sorry. Well, let's at least read up on what this is. Dive into the whimsical of... Wait, hang on. Dive into the whimsical. As you can probably tell, especially from the artwork, all of this has pretty much been AI generated. Dive into the whimsical of Willy's Chocolate Experience, a place where chocolate dreams become reality. Book your adventure now and embark on a journey filled with wondrous creations and enchanting surprises at every turn. Okay, sounds promising. I mean, if the AI art didn't fool you, because it certainly as hell ain't gonna look like that, you have the Enchanted Garden. Your journey begins in an enchanted garden with giant sweets, vibrant blooms, mysterious-looking sculptures, and magical surprises that add an extra layer of wonder to your chocolatey experience. Navigate through peculiar but enchanting garden, collecting delicious beans of all colours, shapes, and sizes. Who knows, perhaps you might be able to grow your very own enchanting garden. Sure. Then you have the Imagination Lab, and again, you thought it was going to be like this? In the Imagination Lab, prepare to be captivated by a visual spectacle. Encounter mind-expanding projections, optical marvels, and exhibits that transport you into the realm of creativity. This space invites you on a surreal journey where the boundaries between reality and fantasy harmoniously merge, resulting in an enchanting and visually striking encounter. Brace yourself for an adventure that will leave you spellbound. Descriptive. A lot of things you'll notice about AI-generated text is they are literally full of descriptors. You're asking it for a description, by God, it's going to give you all them adjectives. Then we have the Twilight Tunnel. Ooh. Is that the colour palette? Is that literally the colour palette at the bottom of this picture? In the Twilight Tunnel, get ready for an exhilarating and immersive adventure. Journey through a dimly lit passage. Oh yeah, because that's definitely something I'd want to take my kids to. Adorned with captivating projections, enigmatic sounds, and surprising turns that will immerse you in suspense and excitement. It's a heart-pounding experience you've never experienced before. No, I don't think I want to. And then, oh God, this was the kicker. Enshrining entertainment. There will be catcagating, carchy tuns, exarcerdre lollipops, a paradise of sweet teats. Oh no. A paradise of sweet teats. Do not Google that phrase, for the love of God. Experience captivating live performances featuring charming characters singing original catchy tunes. Marvel at extraordinary props, oversized lollipops, and a paradise of sweet treats. The event guarantees an immersive and delightful entertainment experience suitable for ages 3+ years old. 3+? Are you sure about that?
What is that? It's the end dog.
So we have a bunch of FAQs here. I wonder if these were actually asked, but there's quite a lot. So what can I expect from Willy's Chocolate Experience? You can step into the magical realm of Willy's Chocolate Experience, a universe where confectionery dreams are brought to life. Explore an array of theme rooms like the Enchanted Garden and the Vision Room and Lemonade Gallery. Whoa, hang on. Lemonade Gallery, Vision Room. This wasn't promised before. Each offering unique and delightful surprises. Not only will you witness the magic of chocolate, but you'll also have the chance to taste it. Prepare for a journey filled with delicious treats, enchanting adventures, and moments worth capturing. Be sure to get your tickets for the extraordinary experience. In all of the footage you've seen of this event, right, that's floated on Twitter, TikTok, the news, have you seen any chocolate? And no, this chocolate bar prop does not count, nor does this chocolate river. Oh, here's a contentious one. What is the refund and exchange policy? Tickets are not refundable. The terms and conditions of non-refundable tickets are agreed upon prior to purchase. In special circumstances, we can help you change your ticket for another day and session that is not yet sold out. Contact us at this email address for more information. Make sure to enter the correct ID for your ticket. Oh boy, we'll talk about the refunds in just a little bit. This was such a frequently asked question, supposedly, that they've posted it twice. And it says the organizer is House of Illuminati. We're going to take a look at them in a sec. And the media partner is coming soon. Is that the company, or have you just not got one yet? Is that the idea? So you thought the Willy's Chocolate Experience website was laced with AI? Well, look at the House of Illuminati's website, please. Every picture, literally every single picture, all of these promo images you see here, this is all AI-generated art. How can you tell, you say? Look at it. You think this was really done by a human? So about them, welcome to the House of Illuminati, a realm where fantasy and reality converge to create unparalleled immersive experiences. Our journey is fueled by a passion for blending art, technology, and storytelling into unforgettable events. From avant-garde performances to grand interactive galas, each event is a meticulously crafted adventure designed to evoke wonder and inspire the imagination. At the House of Illuminati, we're not just organising events, we're crafting extraordinary experiences that linger in your memories, inviting you to explore the extraordinary and step beyond the ordinary. And again, all of this is AI art. Supposedly, they offer, mystique galas, avant-garde art, interactive, techno-mythical, whatever the hell that means. Secret soirees? Enchanted retreats? Bear in mind, you can't click into any of these. They all have, a little description, but you can't actually click into any of them, see pictures, any videos, anything like that. So the founder of the House of Illuminati, and I guess one of the key organisers around this event, is a guy called Billy Cole. There's also footage of him on the day at the event where he's giving a very quick apology to the very angry parents and people who've come there.
So the House of Illuminati guarantees...
The House of Illuminati tells lies.
No,
I want your name anyway.
We guarantee a full refund starting from Monday.
No,
if you do not receive refund...
I'm going to call the police.
If you don't receive refund...
Because you are now into liquidation, you are no longer a company.
No,
is that why you don't have pictures up of your stuff?
No.
It's actual photo shuttle stuff we've got up.
We use artificial intelligence in order to generate...
So yours are fake?
No, absolutely.
Yours are fake, that's why you don't advertise exactly what the thing is about.
That's what I said, there's not enough information about it on Facebook, nothing.
But I do want to point out, he is flanked by bouncers, 2 security guards. These people were hired for this day, almost in anticipation that stuff was going to kick off.
Is that why you hired bouncers? Because you knew we were all going to kick off?
And in some of the apologies, he's sort of saying, oh, well, we didn't have everything we needed, supposedly, from the suppliers of what we were ordering. We just wanted to carry on as normal. When what you've got looks like this, you don't carry on. You stop. You say, you know what? Let's put it on another day. Let's move it. Let's postpone it. Let's wait until we've got all the equipment we need. And this guy, Billy, I mean, I naturally want to be sympathetic, but then I learned that he's apparently a few years ago was peddling AI-written novels on Amazon, and he has videos of him talking about financial freedom. If anyone gets before a camera and starts talking to you about financial freedom and how you can achieve it, buy my book. Don't bother. So, the more I read into this disaster, as a lot of people do, it reads very much as they wanted to take the money and run. Because bear in mind, these tickets cost £35 per person. So for a family of 4, where you have to pay a ticket for everybody, that's £140. That's not easy money. And in terms of refunds, they stated that on their, I think it was their Facebook or one official statement, that refunds would be processed, everyone would get their money back. Although at the bottom it does say it might take up to 10 working days to issue a refund. I know that's normally 3 to 5 days, working days is the standard one, but 10? I don't know, I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if we get to 10 working days and we start hearing reports of angry people who haven't received their money. In terms of the actors involved in this, at the time I'm recording this, I believe one of them stated that they still weren't paid and they weren't expecting to be paid. And the sad truth is they probably won't. And I think it's the actors I feel for the most in this situation because, again, being an actor myself, when you sign up to these jobs, you know, sometimes when you read a breakdown for a job, it might sound really enticing, it might sound really great, and especially one that's centered around, you know, like families and bringing magic and joy to children. As actors, we want to be a part of that. We want that fulfilling experience of making audiences happy. And in a breakdown, you know, you might read, oh, it's a Willy Wonka experience, basically. Here's how it's going to be. You think, oh, great, I'm being paid however much. Fantastic, I'll go and do that. And then this does happen on many jobs where you do turn up and it's not what you thought it was going to be. And even when you're doing the job, you're sort of thinking, oh man, you know, this isn't what I hoped or planned this to turn out like. So again, massive props to this whole acting team who, despite arriving there and people starting to get frustrated, they carried on, they remained in character, they tried to make the experience as best they could for the audiences, and for that, this is why we need actors to try and deliver these experiences even in the most dire of circumstances. But can we just talk about the unknown for a minute?
What is that? It's the unknown.
This obviously isn't part of any version of Willy Wonka. It's not in the book, it's not in the films, any of the films. This is a mysterious chocolate maker that lives in the walls, or in this case, comes out behind a mirror. And this character's taken social media by storm. We all want to know more about the unknown. And even though it seems to scare some children, apparently the way you defeat it is you make a scary face at the unknown and it will sort of shrivel and move away back into the mirror. Do you know what? I've unironically come to love this character. Yes, it is a bit of a joke. It's definitely a meme. But my God, it's just like, what is this thing, man? I think we also have to address the Oompa Loompa situation, how this poor woman, this poor actor, this photo has pretty much gone, you know, like viral around the world now, how she just looks really upset, really sad. She's been compared to like Breaking Bad, like basically being an old meth head, basically. Which is very unfair. And I mean, she's come out in a video, you know, she's sort of saying, I see the funny side of it. I get why people find it funny. But she's also had some, you know, nasty things said about her as well, which I think is completely unfair.
I think by that point, actually, everyone walked off set, but then I felt bad for the kids. So all I tried to do was try and uplift everyone's spirits and just have a bit of fun with the kids. The comments are savage. Very, very savage. And not very nice. I think people need to learn to be a wee bit more kind.
I think, you know, if she's saying she's embraced the funny side, but you got to remember, these actors were thrown into a situation they weren't necessarily expecting to pan out like this, and they did their best. This photo, as now viral as it is, was just taken at a very unfortunate like angle and time, and it sums up the whole event though, doesn't it? Just like, oh god, like what is this? Where are we? Why is this happening? There's also Willy Wonka, and I believe there's two Willy Wonkas, because in this clip with the unknown, this Willy Wonka has long hair, but in the more prolific clip that's going around, or the more prolific actor, is this guy who obviously has short hair. And he, you know, he's going around doing an accent, trying to entertain the children. And again, massive props to him on that front. It's the actors and the people who went I feel sorry for, because again, they paid a lot of money for something that was not just subpar, that was absolutely abysmal. So where does this go from here? I mean, sadly, the Wonka experience is not the first to be subpar like this. You'll have seen photos, I'm sure, pop up of various events in the past. This happens a lot in like more rural communities as well, not just like the big cities. Sadly, where there's money to be made, there will always be someone who is basically out to scam you. And you know what? If this guy, if Billy and the House of Illuminati, you know, give it 10 working days, if they refund everyone, great. At least everyone's got their money back. I know it doesn't salvage the experience, but, you know, they've got their money back. But if they don't get their money back, then I think that's pretty much confirmation that this is some kind of, you know, some kind of rug pull. How much money can we make? Let's take the money and run. They say they were ordering stuff, the intentions were good, but I mean, just look at the state of this, man. How much were you going to order to really salvage this? They talk about holographic paper or something like that and how the technology... But when you're putting this in a brightly lit warehouse, this isn't even like some sort of dark ride walkthrough experience, you know, it's like dimly lit or full of colourful lights. This is in a bright warehouse. How much holographic paper would you need to make this work? Hopefully this will never happen again. I love how people are unironically now calling for like a spoof film or documentary or miniseries on about this fiasco, and I know mainly people are doing this for the memes, and you know that's what the internet does when things like this happen. Of course the memes are going to come thick and fast, But just take a minute to remember, there are real people involved in this. Again, my biggest sympathies go out to the actors who did their damnedest to try and make this work in very unreasonable circumstances. Again, my heart goes out to the families who had to endure this sort of thing. And you can only hope it doesn't happen again, and the House of Illuminati either has a massive shake-up of their business, or they just wrap it all up entirely, because this is not okay. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about this whole Willy Wonka experience and the madness that has unfolded from it? What do you think about it? Subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. We'd love to have you aboard. In the meantime, I've been Adam Martyn from AMTV. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.
Alek, it's a chocolate river.
Thank you to our patrons for helping to support the show, and a special thank you to Macra, Ethan Carberry-Holt, Bruce Danton, Globe of Reviews, Derek Chambers, Shaun Knock, Daud Khan, Liam De-Maine, Trev Hughes, Ajmac 200017, Dec KP 20, Simon Harrisson, and Evan Hart 38, our AMTV staff members.